All right, gentlemen, I just got this handed to me. A hit-and-run felony at Ray's Cafe, 208 North Los Angeles. Got a patrolman on site. The coroner's on his way. Get down there, see if you can find any witnesses who can put a make on the car.
I say we bust in there and find the
Fala pessoal do YouTube, aqui que fala Mauro Gamer BX. E vamos continuar aqui com a nossa série de Lei Noire, beleza? Começando aqui esse caso. Beleza.
Are you drunk, mister? Or are you just cracked? You think talking's cheap?
Alguém ouviu o que aquele cara falou? Quer fazer graça? Me chamou de bêbado. E... beleza. Vou dar um corte aqui rapidão. Ah! Tô bonito, tô muito bonito. Ah, tô com preguiça de dirigir.
You know the way. You can drive.
Looks like the DA is going to press charges. Ana Rodriguez might do time.
Ana
I'll
Rodriguez.
speak to the DA. She suffered enough.
I don't know, Cole. She's an easy make, and the DA likes conviction.
O foda é que eles ficam falando do caso anterior,
How do
saca?
you do that?
I'll give him something better.
Beleza, chegando aqui, uma pocinha de sangue muito grande. Um chapéu ali. O máquina escroto. Perdão, perdão.
Detectives, over here.
Oi.
Cole Phelps, traffic. What have we got?
Because a white male named Lester Patterson walked out of the bar and into the street. Car hit over there, and he ended up here, dead on impact by the look of it.
Have you canvassed the area?
The only one with anything useful to contribute is the young lady over there. She lives above the bar, name is Shannon Perry. No, it's not a stage name. 24 years old, she left Kansas to follow the yellow brick road.
Is that so?
We'll take a formal statement later. Right now, we're going to take a look around.
Beleza. Sou detetive, pode sair. Sai. Sai. Beleza, deixa eu ver aqui. Deixa eu ver esse sangue aqui, vai.
So the driver managed to brake before the impact.
Tu coloca a plaquinha agora, né? Quem colocou? Ah, tá.
This blood is a long way from the body. The car must have been going like a bat out of hell.
Meu Deus. Tipo, o cara veio. Aí bateu. Aí o cara quicou. Foi parar aqui. Saiu rolando.
Body traveled a good 20 feet.
O cara voou, viu?
Phelps landed on his face and ended up here. The car must have struck him from behind.
Olha essa carinha. Olha essa carinha. Ah, me dá o peixe, tá? Me dá o peixe. Dá o peixe. Não, não quero teu beijo não. Muito obrigado. Deixa eu ver aqui. Essa carta é muito sangrenta. Opa. What the fuck? Eu acho que o cara ficou muito puto com aquele preço bem ali. Deixa eu ver do outro bolso aqui. carteira. Deixa eu roubar aqui. Não dá. Bora ver aqui o nome dele. Lester Pattinson.
We can notify next of kin.
1910. Nasceu. Já morreu, né? Então foda-se.
What have you got on the victim?
From all reports, he was intoxicated at the time of the accident. I'll know how intoxicated once I've done the autopsy. Looking him over now, I'd say he died on impact.
What about the chest wound? Isn't that inconsistent?
Very common in auto injuries. Look for a car with a prominent hood ornament. Those things are killers.
Beleza.
Careful where you're stepping, Phelps. I don't come down to the station house and tap dance on your desk.
Rapaz, se eu quiser eu piso no sangue, tá vendo? Pisando, tô pisando, tô pisando. Chega de enrolação, bora falar com essa mulher aqui.
It's all yours, detective.
Miss Perry?
Yes?
I'm Detective Phelps. This is my partner, Detective Bukowski.
Não sei a primeira palavra, report.
Can you tell us what happened?
Well, I came to the window because I heard people arguing downstairs.
Botar a cara aí. Tá falando a verdade, né? Tá olhando diretamente pros meus olhos. Então, certo.
And what happened?
I saw a car hit that poor man and knock him down the street.
What kind of car was it?
A dark red Lincoln Continental.
Ela falou que é carro vermelho, né? A partir daquela cutscene no começo dava pra perceber que era vermelho, sim.
Did you see the license plate?
Only the first three letters, I'm afraid. 3C8.
Tell me more about the argument you heard.
Well, there were two voices. A man and a woman, that's all.
Deixa eu ver. Mentira.
Why are you holding out on us, Miss Perry?
I'm sorry. I was hoping to tell my story to the newspapers. I'd like to get my picture in the paper. I'm trying to find work as an actress, and things are pretty difficult.
Cough it up, sister. We don't have all night.
People arguing? They were husband and wife. I could tell by what she was yelling. Intimate things. Very embarrassing for the man.
Thank you, Miss Perry. Your information has been very helpful. You can go now.
You really think so? I hope you find that driver and put him away.
Muito obrigado.
You certainly got away with the dames, Phelps.
Give it a rest, Bukowski.
Let's see what the patrons have to say.
I'll take the bartender.
Espera,
You work the
espera,
rest.
espera. Que eu ouvi aqui que meu amigo falou que tinha alguma coisa no lixo. Deixa eu ver aqui. Olha, tem uma faca aqui no lixo, ó.
A knife covered in blood.
Could be a steak knife. This is a hit-and-run case, Phelps. Anyone could have thrown away a kitchen knife.
In any case, we'll want tech services to scrub the alleyway before they bag the knife.
Então será que alguém esfaqueou ele? Aí ele ficou aqui, ficou menstruando. Aí depois o carro veio, bateu e ele voou. Deixa eu ir aqui no telefone. Vai. Play com estilo.
I heard this is a triple house.
Cops. Gotta be something
Cole
big,
Phelps,
right?
badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need to run a partial license plate, 3 Charles 8. Cross-check possible Lincoln owners. Suspect vehicle is a red Lincoln Continental.
Just a moment, Detective. Only one possible make on that license. Registered to a William Shelton, 738 West Temple Street.
Thank you.
Beleza.
Looks like we caught a break on this one.
Rapidão, deixa eu ver se eu acabei aqui.
You're the reason brothers and sisters shouldn't marry.
Não, não acabei aqui. Bip pra ti também. Eu acho que tem que ir lá na coisa investigar. Interrogar o dono. Ó, não investiguei o chapéu, peraí. Não tem nada. Pra quê? Opa, peraí, tem um jornal. Vou deixar a cutscene aí. Aproveitem.
Courtney, come in. Have a seat.
Thanks, Doctor.
How are you finding working at the clinic?
It's, fine.
Are you sure?
Can I be honest with you, Doctor?
I would hope so, Courtney.
I was hoping that the therapy would be more beneficial.
Treatment can unfortunately be very long-term.
So many of the patients here are addicts, Doctor.
Many of them have been for years, Courtney. In the past, these people were condemned to sanatoriums. If we can reveal the root of the problem, then we have a chance to help them.
And until then, they stay sedated?
Do I detect a hint of reproach, Courtney?
I was expecting more, Doctor. I'm sorry. I don't mean to criticize.
Part of being a physician, Courtney, is learning to be patient.
How is it possible to keep so many of them on their medications, Doctor? Many of their addictions are illegal.
Oh, many things in life are gray, Courtney. What may on the surface appear to be illegal is actually of benefit to society at large.
Beleza, acabou. Interrogar o gordinho aqui. Ô, bosta.
I'm Detective Phelps of the LAPD.
How can I help, Detective?
Name would be a good start.
Dudley Lynch. Hired help. I run the place when the owner ain't around.
Where is the owner?
He stepped out. Somebody had to take Lorna, Mrs. Patterson, home.
Deixa eu ver.
What can you tell me about the accident?
Not a lot. It was busy in here, and all I heard was the impact.
Sei. Gordinho, pensa que pode me enganar? Eu sou Cole Phelps.
So what was he doing outside?
Acertei,
It's against
porra.
licensing regulations to drink on the sidewalk.
Lester and Lorna were having a fight. The owner made him take it outside. It was pretty ugly.
Do you know the victim?
Yeah. Lester Patterson. He's a regular here, or he was.
Ele tá falando a verdade essa porque eu vi na carteirinha dele que o nome dele era esse, né? Então, beleza.
Not one of
Verdade.
your favorite customers?
Lester was special, but not my kind of special.
Was Lester drinking alone?
No. He came here with his wife. She didn't seem too interested in the booze, though.
A witness overheard an argument.
Lester and Lorna. There's nothing like airing your dirty laundry in public, is there?
Pode olhar pros lados, pode sorrir pra mim. Eu sei que tu tá me enganando, meu amigo. Tu pensa que pode me enganar, é?
Why was Lorna Patterson in such
Acertei!
a hurry to leave? What is going on here?
Lorna was pretty upset, so Leroy took her home. Lorna and Leroy are close. They've been talking about opening a new bar.
Leroy.
Leroy Sabo, the owner.
How long have Lorna and Leroy been talking about this new bar?
Who knows? I just served the drinks.
Tu para de sorrir pra mim, seu sacana.
Bartenders hear all sorts of things. Are you going to tell me, or do we have to start playing rough?
When Lester was drinking, he treated Lorna like dirt. He gambled away all their money. Lorna pitched Leroy about the bar. I don't know how interested he is.
Is Leroy doing well?
Hell no. The only thing keeping this place afloat are the poker games.
Thanks for your help, Lynch. I'm gonna need you to sign a statement with the patrolman.
Sure, no problem.
You get anything out of the regulars?
They
Beleza.
weren't giving too much away. They liked watching Lester and
De acordo com essa
Lorna go through
musiquinha,
rounds every other day.
eu não acabei
And
aqui.
Lester was a fan of the love tap.
Sim, eu já olhei tudo. Ah, foda-se. Vou embora. Cadê meu carro? Esse aqui, né? Deixa eu ver
You drive.
aqui.
I need to go over the case notes.
Petson.
So, where you want to go?
Parar a viagem rápida, pra ser mais rápido. Pra não precisar cortar o vídeo. Chegamos. 4h40 da manhã. Muito tarde, né? Ô, mulher
Yes?
feia.
Hello?
Mrs. Patterson.
Is this about my husband?
We're investigating the incident, ma'am.
I see. Come in, won't you?
Can you tell me what happened?
What's to tell? He got hit by a car and now he's dead.
Meu Deus.
You don't appear to be too upset about the fact.
Lester and I met on a furlough in '44. We got married that weekend. People don't understand it now, but that happened a lot back then.
I see. So you probably did well to stick it out this long.
What's that supposed to mean, mister? I think it's about time you left. I have someone here.
I
and
beg your pardon? You're gonna have to run that one by us again, sister.
It's okay, Lorna. I'm Leroy Sabo.
Esse cara é muito suspeito. Esse cara de
Well,
bunda.
Nice to see you're comforting the grieving widow, Mr. Sabo.
All right, wise guy. Do you have any intelligent questions you would like me to answer?
You can confirm Mrs. Patterson's story.
Lester lost at cards. He was kind of hard to control when he lost his temper. He turned without looking and walked right out in front of the car. It wasn't good.
What's your relationship with Mrs. Patterson, Mr. Sabo?
We're friends. Good friends.
You expect me to believe that?
Look, I was filing for divorce. Mental cruelty. Lester could be a mean son of a bitch.
And Lester knew about that?
No, I hadn't told him.
Well, hasn't this worked out well for the two of you? I feel almost bad for busting in on this little rendezvous.
How did the car come to hit Lester?
He walked straight into the path of an oncoming car.
Olha essa cara, meu Deus. Claro que você está me enganando, minha filha.
You expect me to believe that, Lorna? It's all very convenient.
Gambling for Lester was like the needle for a hophead. He was yelling at me. He was yelling at the whole world. I kind of felt sorry for the driver. Poor guy had no chance.
You were arguing in the bar and on the sidewalk?
We were always arguing. So what?
Rapá, tu para de olhar pro chão, tá olhando pra minha cara. Isso, pra minha cara. Pra minha cara, boa. Não abra a boca. Tá me enganando, é claro.
Admit it, you were baiting him, pushing his buttons. We can easily get the full story from the regulars in the bar.
All right. Lester was playing cards out back. He lost, of course, and wanted back in. He suggested I earn the money on my back to get a mistake. That was the proposition he was putting to his so-called buddies. So maybe I was a little angrier than usual. Let's just say I took exception to his idea.
Vê aqui. Sua parceria com Leroy Sabo.
The bartender said that you and Leroy were planning to go into business together. Can you explain how you'll get the money to do that?
I have a little money saved away.
Para de olhar para o pau do cara. Olha, ó, tá vendo? O olho dela. O olho dela. Ó, de novo. O cara tá me enganando. Errei.
Sabo has no money. This place can't be worth much. Where is the money coming from?
My father left me this house and some money. Lester took out a second mortgage. I held on to the money and kept my mouth shut. And that's all I'm going to say on the subject.
You and Mr. Sabo have an interesting day.
I'm sure we will, officer. Now, if you could both just leave.
Eu acho que foi assassinato.
Sorry for your loss. I can see what a tough time you're having with all this.
Eu acho que esse cara aí de terno azul pegou a faca, matou o cara. Provavelmente. Só pra se safar, mas não se safou não, meu amigo. Que é Cole Phelps. Bora ter que...
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Messages, please.
Just one detective from the coroner. Message reads, Phelps, see me at Central Morgue immediately. Results of the Patterson autopsy.
Thanks, ma'am.
Tem que ir pro Central Morgue. Que ela... Que diabo é isso? Bate na porta sem querer, foi mal. Dá pra arrombar? Não. Central Morgue é onde eles... É o...
Can you drive to this one?
Esqueci o nome.
Where are we going?
É onde vem os corpos e tal e tal. Viagem rápida. Bora lá. Entrar aqui. Onde? Aqui.
We can put the driver in front of a judge in less than a week.
You'd be making a big mistake.
Run that by me again?
The victim was dead before the car hit him. 2 puncture wounds to the right side of the thorax. Second puncture reached his heart.
You're kidding me.
Been doing this job 23 years, son. No one's ever laughed at one of my jokes.
He was stabbed to death?
Long, sharp knife. Length of a bayonet.
We found a knife in the alleyway.
Where is it now? Was it bagged?
By Patrolman Kaplan.
Perfect. I'll get you a definite match.
Jesus, we got him. Murder 1. We were right there and they tried to stare us down. Now they'll both get the gas chamber. We have the knife, we have the coroner's report, and I bet we could roll Sabo as a witness. Let's bring her in.
Opa! A gente acabou de descobrir que foi um assassinato. Ele levou a facada, aí entrou, aí alguém bateu nele ou bateu com o carro. Diz que a gente tem que voltar e prender. Por que eu peguei o carro? Beleza. Quando eu chegar lá... Eu vou cortar o vídeo aqui rapidão. Fui!
Spoken to the coroner, Mrs. Patterson. He confirmed your husband's cause of death. We'd like you to come downtown.
Isso foi assassinato. Isso foi assassinato.
It wasn't me. It was Leroy's idea. Leroy stabbed him. I had nothing to do with it.
Where is Leroy now?
He's in the bedroom.
You're very good, Lorna.
Put the gun down, Leroy.
Ih, rapaz, não vai atirar em mim, não.
If you do something stupid now, you don't stand a chance in front of the grand
Nice of
jury.
you to give me up, sweetheart. All that whispering in my ear telling me how we had to get rid of him, how good it could be, all the money we could claim, all that planning.
How to get him into the street, how to make it look like an accident.
For God's sake,
you had
Leroy,
all
shut
the
up.
bases covered, baby.
I have nothing to do
You
with
think
it.
I'm gonna fry for you,
He's a
Lorna?
crazy man. Shoot him. Shoot him, for God's sake.
Ei, rapaz, matou a mulher, não pode não. Tava porrada, miserável. Corre, Cole, corre. Peraí que tem que mirar, mas não pode tirar.
Salvo, stop or I will shoot.
Para, o desgraçado. Ah, não, tem refém.
You come any closer and I will pull the trigger.
Ei, rapaz, não pode tirar
How
não,
long do you
não.
think you can hold out?
Headshot.
You look spooked, Phelps. I thought you'd been under fire before.
It never gets any easier, Bukowski.
Meu Deus, eu dei um tiro na cabeça, como é que apareceu no peito, na barriga do cara. Que bug estranho esse bug.
So, I give you a hit and run, you bring me back fraud, conspiracy, and first-degree murder. This is how a good detective operates, Phelps. You take nothing at face value. You keep digging and asking questions until you get to the truth. You got some sharp elbows on you, detective. I like that. Keep up the good work.
Muito obrigado, chefe. Beleza, acabamos aqui o caso. Gente, muito obrigado por ter assistido até aqui. Se vocês gostaram, deixe seu gostei, favorite mesmo, que ajuda muito na divulgação, viu? Compartilhe nas redes sociais, fala, Mauro Gamer BX tá na área, beleza? Se você não gostou, na verdade, se você gostou, deixa aquele gostei. Se você não gostou, quero que você tome no meio do seu... Não vou falar, né? YouTube, tal e beleza. Eu acho que eu vou parar de falar isso porque vai ficar muito repetitivo. Então, eu me esqueci que depois que a gente acaba um caso, sempre tem uma cutscene depois, então curta a cutscene aí. Falou, até o próximo vídeo.